Juan Luna spent 20 years working the pavement, doing construction jobs across the country. It was hard work, but after immigrating from Mexico, it was the only job he could get to put food on the table and a roof over his family's head. He says, we would go months without a paycheck. Most of the time, they wouldn't pay us what they promised us. We had to keep going, he says. We had nothing else we could do to earn money. But money wasn't the only issue. He says they wouldn't let us eat or drink anything. We're working in 100-degree weather without anything. It was horrible. Despite all of this, Juan says his chances of earning any money were greater in the U.S. than in Mexico. It was horrible there 20 years ago, he says. No jobs and no money. I can't imagine what it's like now. Now, 20 years later, and finally a citizen of the United States, Juan stands with other fellow construction workers, hoping to make much-needed changes to how these immigrants are treated. Statistics released by Build a Better Nation, a program dedicated to comprehensive immigration reform, shows that 1 in 2 people who work in the construction industry do not have documents. About 950,000 construction workers are employed in the state of Texas. Half of them are undocumented.
We cannot leave these workers behind. If half of the workforce in Texas that construct buildings like this, roads, schools, hospitals don't have documents, they need to be included in this immigration reform. We need a pathway towards citizenship so a lot of the labor exploitation that is happening will stop and workers can fight for their rights with more security.
Hector says only when the United States government takes a good look at immigration reform and tries to come to some agreement can the problem be solved. In Edinburgh, Katie Lopez, Action 4 News.